Okay, hi guys, it's Archmage here. Those you part of the circle, you still know me as Archmage. Alright, and I'm back with Dragon Age Origins episode something. I don't know the episode. It's been a hectic of a day. So before I start properly playing through the game for this episode, sorry, that was my phone. Basically what happened was I was recording a side series for my main channel, for my personal original / main channel, PK Ripper. And basically what happened was, whilst I was trying to play, I thought I'll use my controller because we're playing on Impossible and I really want to be able to play the best possible, and I do better with control than with a mouse and keyboard because I used to be a pro console. And basically, when it was installing one of the drivers or something, whilst it was installing something to be able to use the controller disconnected, and it basically failed to install whatever it was installing, and it basically, in essence, corrupted it. Because of this, it basically corrupted my Physics X and Microsoft Net framework. For the most part, is what majority of games today require, and it basically this game wouldn't work, Batman Arkham Asylum wouldn't work, and there's those other games that I am recording at the moment. Basically, most of my games that I record wouldn't work, and for the most part, most of the games I like to play. And basically, I had to restart my computer like 2 to 3 times, reinstalling Physics X, reinstalling Microsoft Net Framework, 4.5.1 I believe is one I've got, which is the newest one I think, one of them. And I've tested it with this, it works fine now. I've tested it with Arkham Asylum, it works fine. And I'm 100% sure that everything's properly working again now. We can only hope, right? So, sorry for all of the palaver. I would have recorded it a lot sooner, but I've been trying to reinstall them to get them to work properly. So, without further ado, let's get on with the episode. So, where we last left off, I believe we did a side quest, getting the quarry, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. We did a lot of, I think one or two side missions, and now we're going to continue on with the main quest, I believe. Yeah, we're going to continue with the main quest. So, yeah, let's continue with the main quest, because I think it's the main quest.
I'm so scared, Father. What are we going to do?
Right. Yes, how are you guys doing? Sorry for the lack of uploads on the Archmage and Predation channel. This one, obviously. Me and Pred have just been busy with our own channels and our own, education and all that, and it's been hectic and it's been a bit hard to upload. I've been struggling to upload to my main channel, what I've got going on, let alone to this channel. Don't get me wrong, it's all very manageable and everything, It's just that we've had to manage our time, and it's not hard to upload to this channel. It's just we've been working, doing a load of other stuff, and Predator's already hard at work. He's already got stuff. He's already, since we've last uploaded to the channel, we've already got recordings all that ready to go up on this channel. It's just we've been working on other projects that were bigger and took up more time. But now we've finished with with a couple of those projects, we can now go back to normal uploading to this channel. So apologies for the lack of uploads.
So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I heard they all died with the king.
You heard wrong.
So you say? A damn Qunari could walk up and say he was a Grey Warden. I wouldn't know the difference.
That much is clear.
We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
Well, we do want to help however we can. You can trust us.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight.
I hope you're right. I've been trying to hold us together, but it isn't easy.
Anyhow, you're here, and they tell me you're in charge.
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
I'd appreciate it. If he doesn't help, he'll die like the rest of us. What good will that do anyone then?
Alright, sweet. Okay, so we've got to go talk to Owen the blacksmith. So whom I believe is over here, if I can remember correctly.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left. Huh? Who is that? What do you want? I've been through enough. All right. Let me undo the locks. All I ask is that you don't make any trouble.
Right.
Somebody's been drinking.
So I let you in. You wanted to talk.
Somebody has
now
indeed.
we're talking. Mind telling me who you are?
Astute observation, I must say.
A Grey Warden, is it? It takes all kinds. Funny, you didn't sound like a dwarf through the door. Can't say I expected that. Anyhow, my name's Owen, though you might already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular you wanted? My girl, Velena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone! It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night. If you look for Velena, I'll reopen the smithy and make some repairs for the militia. I can do that much. Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can. I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
Is this a promise we will not keep?
Let's hope not.
What's this?
I said nothing to you, human.
Right then. It seems I have some work to do relighting the forge, and I suppose...
There's some
I'll
unique
have to find
dialogue
somewhere.
options and cutscenes there for
maybe
depending
at the
on
mill.
what companions and
Murdoch
what your
just
race
better
is and
send his
everything.
men here as soon as possible if I'm gonna get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Yeah, I figured as much. I've got any cakes? There you go. Shut up and eat a cake.
Interesting.
Yeah. Wasters already.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
That's...
Let's have a look here.
You have my thanks. You have my thanks. You have my thanks.
Yeah. That's right.
You know, maybe this isn't the best time to be thinking about this, but I've something to ask you.
Okay.
Chances are we'll be heading to Denerim soon. And when we're there, I wonder if we might be able to look someone up. No, I know that. That's not what I'm talking about. The thing is, I have a sister, a half-sister. I told you about my mother, right? She was a servant at Redcliffe Castle and she had a daughter. Only I never knew about her. I don't think she knew about me either. They kept my birth a secret after all. But after I became a Grey Warden, I did some checking and, well, I found out she's still alive. In Denerim. She's the only real family I have left. The only family not also mixed up in the whole royal thing. I've just been thinking that maybe it's time I went to see her. With the blight coming and everything, I don't know if I'll ever get another chance to see her. Maybe I can help her. Warn her about the danger, I don't know. You're right, I know. If I wait, though, and something happens to her, I don't know if I could forgive myself. Her name is Goldana.
Trust me, I don't want to spoil anything, guys, but he would not want to meet his sister. If we're in the area,
then, well,
she is... I don't want to spoil anything, but she is bitter and broken and just all kinds of wrong. She's stingy, she's sad, shallow, pathetic. It's really sad, but I don't want to spoil anything, but I kind of have a little bit. I just want you guys to know, but we will do that side quest. But it's just, oh, it's terrible.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll inform Bantig and the militia is ready to fight. We'll give those bastards a welcome they won't soon forget. I hope you're right. We may just be village folk, but we're going to fight like there's no tomorrow. You'll find him and his men at the mill by the bridge, to the north. I have a good feeling about tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, so hopefully you guys have been doing well and everything, and we've gained 200 subscribers, which is really nice, because we used to be on 17, I believe. And in the past week, since we last recorded and loaded, like me with my Dragon Age series and that, Predator with his Mother series and Skyrim, we've actually gained 2 subscribers. I don't know where they come from, but thank you to those two who subscribed the past week. Hopefully you enjoying the content, and to every other subscriber we have, hope you're all enjoying our content really nice and the changes to the channel. You know, because with just me, it was all well and good, but there wasn't really a whole lot of uploads, because I was focusing on my main channel, and you know, with all the business with my second channel and everything, you know, I kind of thought a change was needed to really make this channel grow and branch out, and I felt it was right to make it a joint channel with Predator. Because that way, not only get all the content from me, but you get all some content from him, and because it's RPG, geared towards RPG, it makes openings for some really amazing content to be on this channel, you know. And since it's joint channel, it allows me to upload videos. I feel it right and okay to be able to upload RPG content to my main channel. Because when it was just me running it, it was one of my channels, and so it'd be weird if I didn't upload if I uploaded RPG content to my other channels instead to this one. But now it's joint, I feel it's comfortable enough and okay with you know, taking everything into consideration that I can upload to my main channel and upload RPG content to it. And obviously it allows also some unique RPG content in this channel, because you know, it's going to be me and Predator playing the games, you know, not just going to be me on my own. It allows some unique perspectives and all that and everything, and just some really fun stuff. So without further ado, let's continue on with the episode. I just wanted to let you guys know that and say thank you for subscribers that are here with us.
I do not wish to be rude.
Apologies for my dog barking in the background. He does this all the time and it's really annoying. Alright guys, I'll be back in a second. I can't allow this because it's really bad for you guys. Back in a second. Okay guys, and I'm back. Sorry about that. My cannot believe that. My dog just... It does it every time with every one of my recordings. It keeps barking and barking and barking and barking and barking, and it's a great distressful situation and an occurrence every time I record, and it just gets louder and louder and louder and louder. And literally, I think it's like 7 to 8 times out of 10 when I'm recording, he will bark, and it's really getting worse and worse. You know, so anyways guys, I put him in a different room, so hopefully if he does bark, you can't hear it anymore now.
I am Sir Perth, until recently in
that
direct
was just-
service of Al-Im
Oh,
of
it was
Redcliffe.
dreadful.
For now, my charge
I mean,
is
I'm
defending
a
the
dog
village
lover.
from
I
these
prefer
evil
dogs over
assaults.
cats. I love
Would that
both
had
dogs and
chosen not to
cats,
seek
but
out the urn of sacred
honestly,
ashes, perhaps
we'll
I
see.
would
I've
have
got my
fended
dog
off whatever
companion
evil
here.
befell the castle.
You know,
Or
Warhound.
perhaps I would be
Yeah,
dead. Oh,
toughest
well,
of the mutts.
with a grey warden
But
aiding
you know,
our
if you can
defence,
understand where I'm coming from, where
perhaps
it's just
all is not
so annoying. You know, I mean, literally, if it's not said person making annoying noises and making a voice sound really stupid, it's a dog barking in his back end off, rear end off, till the sun don't shine. And it literally, it's annoying because, sorry guys, I'm rambling on, not properly playing, playing. Sorry guys, just it annoys me, and I've said this many times. I've said this 1,000 times over in the past. If it annoys me, if it gets to me when stuff like that interrupts my recordings, then it's got to get to you guys and annoy you. And my apologies to you guys more than anything. Sorry for the sniffles. I got a bit of a cold.
That gladdens my heart.
He stays quiet majority of the time when I'm playing games. He'll stay quiet, right?
No,
but as soon as I start recording,
he'll
bark till the sun does not goddamn shine, and it's really, really annoying.
As you wish, Grey Warden.
I don't know why he does it. Literally, it really gets to me. Because it's not as if he doesn't. It's not as if he does it a little bit, you know, very quietly, you know, or does it for a little bit and stops, which is bad, which is worse, bad enough in its own right. But it's the fact that he does it really, really loud as he can, and bark as loud as he possibly can, and I feel like he deliberately does it when I'm recording, because it's when I'm recording, or I'll start recording, and if it's going to be a really good recording, like it could really go the mile, you know, and it's going to be a decent recording, you know, he'll start barking. And it's really annoying, you know. And sometimes you can't hear it, sometimes you can. But most of the time it's unavoidable because, you know, I can't, you know, the only way I'd be able to stop it for good is to either discipline him, which I do try, which isn't working very well because he's very disobedient. So I've got like two options, which is either which is really do some harsh discipline, which is you know, put an electric muzzle on him, you know, or something like that, you know, like really harsh discipline to get him to stop, or rip out his vocal, or three options: rip out his vocal cords so he can't bark, like get his vocal cords taken out so he can't bark and create a noise, or lock him in a different room. Now I couldn't bear to do an electric shock treatment, even though it's not lethal.
But many dwarfs do not hold the chantry and its adherents
in
high regard.
You know, it's either get his vocal cords taken out or putting him in a different room. And I know my mother, bless her heart, she would never allow his vocal cords to be taken out.
They are terrified of tonight's attack.
She wouldn't allow it because it's like, you know, it's taking away what makes you, you know, to at least to me, you know. And but at the same time, you know, the neighbours can complain, you know. I know it's so completely unrelated to the Dragon Age, to my series, the game, and my comment, and you know, to the series and the game. But I just wanted to, you know, I find it.
That is, I mean, of course.
It's annoying, you know, because it interrupts. Well, it is related in a way because when he barks, it interrupts the recordings, which is bad not only for me but especially for you guys. And there he goes again, barking.
Blessed is the prophetess, his daughter, sacrificed to the holy flame. May the chant reach the Maker's ears and tell him of our contrition. I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give. I can pray with them and give them my blessing, but Sir Perth wants me to call upon the Maker to shield them from evil.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that. I suppose their belief in the Maker's power could inspire them, but it just seems like trickery. Very well. If it keeps them alive, I will do what I must. I have a number of silver-cast holy symbols. Tell Sir Perth that he can have them, and that wearing them will confer the Maker's protection. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
Alright, excelente. Getting preparations made. I hate my dog sometimes. I love him a lot. But sometimes stuff like this, it's just, it really pisses me off. You know, because it's literally majority of the times, most of my this is also why it puts me off recording. Like, I love to record, but it puts me off because I can't, because most of the time I cannot get most of the time. Literally, I'd say 6 to 7 times out of 10, I cannot get a decent recording in. I cannot get a decent recording
Were you really
in.
in that cage?
It might have been closer to 30.
Decent recording in. I'd say 6 to 8 times out of 10. I cannot get a decent recording in without interruptions, either from him or from my mother, bless her, making annoying noises and that. You know, and you might think, wait, what do you mean your mother making noise? It's kind of, it's difficult to explain. Maybe, like I said, I've said this before and I'll say it again.
Have you spoken to the revered mother?
You know, I'll say it again, and maybe in another episode, perhaps on my main channel, and I'll speak about it briefly on this channel, maybe in a dual commentary with Predator, about you know, our roots and that, and I'll explain why that would make sense. You know, but don't worry, I'm not insulting the mother or anything. It's just, it's hard to explain, but it's difficult to, it's not difficult to explain. I find I'm just not, I am comfortable and I'm not, I am comfortable at the same time. I'm not comfortable with sharing why. But like I said, maybe,
they are the same as the
maybe
symbols
you know, one day
priests.
soon,
Well,
in a dual commentary Predator, I'll explain about it briefly in a dual commentary with him, and then properly on my personal channel, because it's more appropriate to go on my personal channel because it's really personal to me. Sorry for banging my mic, by the way.
I will send some men to collect the amulets. Please give my regards to Mother Hannah for seeing some sense at last. As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
Alright. We are ready to go. Alright. Well, we've got all the morale good and ready to go. We've got the blacksmith making the weapons and armour, and all the soldiers and all the people in the village are readied up, stocked up, and good to go for the final confrontation tonight. And with that, guys, I'm going to end the episode here. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode of my Dragon Age Origins series. And apologies for my dog barking and all that, but like I said, I've said this so many times before, and I hate to keep repeating myself. I hate to repeat myself, but it really is sometimes unavoidable. No, but hopefully one day when perhaps I have the money, I'll soundproof my room, and or the better option is when I'm able to move out and get a place of my own. And because the dog won't be around, I won't have any interruptions. But it's really either I'm considering a shock collar to discipline him, so whenever he barks, it goes off a little bit. Either that, get his vocal cords taken out, or put him in a different room. Because literally, it's getting to the point now where I cannot record. I'm literally having a personal bet with myself if he'll interrupt or not. It's like 50-50 if he'll bark his ass off and interrupt my recordings. And I know it's a bit harsh, guys, but you know, it's like you think it's. I know that some of you guys will. Hopefully, a lot of you guys will understand. But it's like I'll get people complaining. Oh, your dog keeps barking. It's really annoying. I really find it hard to watch your episodes when all I can hear is your dog barking in the background. Yet those same people will probably say it's harsh to take his vocal cords out and use a shock collar. It's like, you're kind of contradicting yourself and shooting yourself in the foot. How am I, by doing that, I'll be able to recall with hopefully 8 to 9 times out of 10 without any interruptions. But at the same time, if I do that, you guys will complain that I'm being harsh in that, you know. So, like I said, you can't please everybody, and I'm not being harsh with you guys. I'm just saying, you know, they're the options I have, you know. It's either stick him in a different room every time. I really don't like to do that, and because I'm upstairs and my dog's downstairs. Sometimes you can only hear him very faintly, but it is a bit unprofessional, you know, and it's just in general it's annoying. But thank you for watching the episode. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode, whatever episode it is. I think it's episode 15, maybe. I think it's 15 or 16. Probably wrong, but there you go. So next episode, guys, we will face the Darkspawn when night falls. Then after that, we've then got to go to the castle and deal with the head demon there, because I don't want to spoil anything for you guys. So we'll do that next time. And from me, Archmage, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching Dragon Age Origins, and take care, guys. Bye now.